Alright, back again. Okay, so here's the Allen that was in there, and there's the hex head. So upgrade to the hex. Screws in a couple turns. Okay, take out our Allen bolt here. Special Allen tool. Okay, so here's our manifold. So here's your seals. Now the only thing it seals is, it seals on this outside edge right here, and it seals on the inside edge here on the manifold. So it works. Okay, these are marked front and rear, so this is the rear one, which means it goes on the rear. Tapered side of the O-ring goes against the flange. So it goes like that. So these are off center. If you look at it, it's not centered. In 06 they centered them up so they're on center. That's why there's a front and a rear on these ones. On the late ones, they're all the same. They redesigned the head to get more clearance so they can do it in line. Okay, so there we go. So these two will just slip over the two hex bolts, and we just move this up, put the two Allen bolts in. Oh, the other thing we got going on is these are the big port S&S manifold, and the O-rings, these are stock ones. These are thinner cross section, material thickness wise, from here to here. See how thick this one is? It's like 3/32 thick almost. See, these are more like a 16th thick. The reason these are thinner is because the manifold itself is bigger on the outside. These ones are made to go on a smaller OD, so they're thicker O-ring. Flanges are the same. So when you're putting these motors together, whenever you have the big port manifold, make sure you run the thin O-rings. If not, you'll break flanges easily. So, and vice versa. If you put the thin one on those, it'll leak like crazy. So, little differences. Okay, that just slips in there like that, no problem. Of course you couldn't see squat because I hit it. So see the hex bolts just flip right on in there like that. You push the manifold up until it lines up, and you stick your bolt right in there. It's another spot I don't use Loctite. There's a lot of stuff I don't do with Loctite. These are some real shallow bolts. Look at that, you can barely even get in these things. That bolt's got to be full of something inside of it. See how much deeper this one goes in? This one here, there's no depth to it. Or it's bad. It won't go in any deeper. See if this bolt is screwed up or something. It doesn't go in deep enough. So that's bad. Let's go back to this one. See how that one works good? So we're going to use these two here. Alright, so slip this all up in here. We'll go around until it lines up. Goes in. These are really easy to cross thread, so make sure you get them in there correctly. If you got to force it too much, you're probably cross threading. Like this one here does not want to go in for whatever reason. First put them in there, thread them in by hand, remember? Now they're not going by hand. So my guess is, I I've already damaged it. It looks like it's going straight, but it doesn't go in. I'm forcing it in there. If you gotta force it, it ain't going in right. So these are really easy to cross through, even me. Threads don't look bad, but it's gotta be. See that one goes in there correctly. Yep. Okay, so now you got a bolt that's going in wrong. You gotta figure out what the problem is and deal with it. Seems like it's the right height. I'm looking at the angle of the bolt to see what the problem is. I know it's bad. See how these bolts are just coming out evenly. And here looks pretty even also, I think. But I think it's too high in the air. I think it needs to go down further. See the threads look. See how shiny the threads are right now? They shouldn't be shiny. They should be dull if they're going in straight. They're shiny because they're digging in. So we need to get this bolt to go down lower, I think is what the problem is. So the problem's already jammed in about 3 turns, 2.5 turns wrong, which is not good. So we gotta try to follow a different angle. It's all about the first thread. It either goes in correctly or it doesn't. It's definitely not correct that way. So the way it doesn't want to go in looks like it's good, but it obviously is not. If it was good, it would have threaded in, right? Everything looks like it's going in straight. It's not going in. Goes in right there and stops. Damn it. Keeps going back to new way. Alright. That was going tight. Okay, I'm gonna tap on that and try to clean that hole up. It's double threaded right now. See, the bolt thread, it'll start, but it won't go in. If you jam, it'll make a thread run on top of the old thread. It's kind of like half a pitch off. If it goes in the right spot, it goes right in, no easy. It goes nice and easy. If you back it up and go pop, it'll easy catch the correct thread and go in. But sometimes, especially on 1/4" bolts, you want to do a double thread. And this is being an intake manifold. The bolt was in a certain spot. Everything seems like it's lined up, but it's not going in. It looks straight, but it's the wrong thread. It's doubling up on it. So I have to try to stop it from doing that, which is pretty hard to do because it's already committed. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my lifters here. Let's see if we can loosen this thing up now. Right there is loose. I only went like 1 flat at most. So you go 1, 2, 3. Lock that one down. This one here. Same deal, it's right there. 1, 2, 3. 18, so it's about 13 flats. No, about 14 flats is where it bottoms out at. I'm guessing. See, I went to 18. 1 flat back would be 17. With 17 out, you take 3 off, we're at 14. That's 2 1/4 turns up. So that one's in there. That one's in there now. Okay. Okay, now we can go ahead and check our motor here and see if it turns over. She's gurgling. Constipation going on. So we're making sure that everything works freely, see? So intake's full lift right there. So it's going to close. This one's going to go up top dead center. This one's going to overlap. So we got 2 rockers working together. So it looks like both the exhaust and the intake were both working pretty hard with each other there. Now this one's gurgling over here now. See, everything works nice and easy. It's not no binding. So that's what we want to see. Okay, so those are good. I just got to deal with these threads right now. So I'm going to go get a tap and we'll be back.